So this week at Carroll Lutheran Village, we are making a pumpkin carbonara. So the first thing we want to do is we want to cook our pasta. So I have some boiling water here. We put a little bit of oil in it and a little bit of salt and pepper. You want to bring that to a boil. And today we're using linguine. You can also use fettuccine for this. But you want to bring your pasta water to a boil, and then you're going to put your pasta in there, and you're going to let it cook. And then once that pasta is cooked, you're going to drain it, but you're going to hang on to some of that water because part of that water is what we're going to use to make the carbonara sauce. So now that our pasta is cooked, we've reserved some of the cooking liquid for that. And we're going to start to put together our carbonara sauce. So I have some egg yolks here. We're going to put that in our bowl. Twist that up a little bit. And we've also got whole eggs. We're going to put that in here as well. Okay. And a little bit of salt, pepper. Mix up your eggs really good. We're going to add just a little pinch of cinnamon, since this is a pumpkin flavored carbonara. Mix that up really good. And we've also got some Parmesan cheese. We're going to put Parmesan cheese in there. So we've mixed the egg yolk and the egg with the Parmesan. Just going to mix that really good. And now we are going to put together our sauce. So we're going to heat that cooking liquid back up. We're going to put that in our pan. Just cook it on a low temperature. We've got some pureed pumpkin. We're going to add that to that cooking liquid that we reserved from earlier. So we're just going to let that cook down a little bit. This is a really nice dish for the fall. So we're stirring that up really good till it's all incorporated, and it'll kind of thicken up a little bit. All right. So now we're going to turn that off our heat, and now we're going to add some of that pumpkin and the liquid to our egg and cheese mixture. And you want to add that really slow so you don't curdle your eggs. We're just going to put that in there and stir it up really slow. I like to do 1 tablespoon of liquid at a time. Otherwise, your eggs will curdle and they will cook, and we don't want that. We want a nice smooth sauce. Just going to mix that up. You can see it's starting to get a little bit thick with the pumpkin there. And this actually cooks your eggs a little bit. So you can see how that has kind of come together. We also have some crispy pancetta. We're going to put that in our bowl as well and mix that in. If you don't have pancetta, you can just use crumbled bacon bits. So you want to stir that up really good. All right, and then we're going to add our pasta. So now we have finished making our sauce. You can see that it's kind of thickened up there in the pan. All right, and the Parmesan cheese is in there. So once that's warm, you don't want to cook it on high heat. You just want to keep it really low because otherwise your eggs will turn. So then we're going to put our pasta in there, linguine that we cooked earlier. And we're just going to give that a light stir and simmer that a few minutes until it gets warm. And then we're going to plate it for our meal. So you can see how that's just coming together really nice. At this point, if you'd like, you can always add some more Parmesan cheese if you want. And stir that up really good. All right, great. I think it's ready. So we've got our plate here. We're going to get our pasta. Lift that carefully onto our plate. Pour some of that extra sauce on there. Oh, that looks amazing. All right. I like to always top it with a little more Parmesan cheese. And we've got some crispy sage leaves that we put in the fryer. And there you go. That's our pumpkin carbonara.